Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2022 general readings. We are looking at the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for our beautiful bulls, the earth sign of Taurus. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to be here, and thank you for all your support on this channel, your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, feedback, comments, those of you who reach out for personal readings. I'm so grateful for all the support. Thank you. So Taurus, this is for you for the first half of October 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Taurus. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Taurus. If you know any or all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch them all for any additional insight they may provide into your particular situation. And if you find that you really do relate to a reading, something really hits home with you, and you would like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link with the video. I would be just delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond the same day with more information. I do offer a pretty wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And in terms of scheduling, I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about scheduling in as quick and timely a fashion as possible. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please email me. These are general readings, so they're going to resonate a little differently for everyone, although the fundamental energy always remains the same. Okay, Taurus, I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. All right. We begin by feeling a little trapped, helpless, stuck, can't free yourself from a situation, person, place, situation. Although it is an indication of mental self-limitations, because the suit of swords, is governed by air, which governs our intellectual landscape, how we think and our perspectives and belief systems and ideologies and truth. So you may feel bound to a situation, or like you can't free yourself or get out of a situation because of a lot of different ideas in your head. It's not that they aren't valid, but the Eight of Swords represents feeling trapped when you're not really. I mean, we can always make decisions to leave a situation or walk away from a situation, even though it always has a cost, right? With the Lovers, a relationship at a crossroads, and a choice needs to be made that will significantly impact the relationship. Probably a karmic relationship for a lot of you. Now, the choice itself might be about the relationship, or it might be in another area of life that significantly will affect the relationship. And you feel kind of stuck or trapped here. Maybe you don't know what the right decision is to make. Next, we have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, showing up as a queen, but in a general reading, it could be a male or a female. Could be any sign, really, but somebody who manifests like the Queen of Fire, charismatic, a go-getter. It's probably likely the other person in this relationship or partnership. With the Ace of Cups, emotional renewal, new love and romance, or the heart beginning to open up again. But this is likely a relationship central reading. Even if, again, the decision is about another area of life, there's also a relationship or partnership that's going to be significantly affected here. For many of you, it's going to be a love romance, relationship. For others of you, it's just like a really great partnership of some other nature. Somebody wants an emotional renewal. You want an emotional renewal. They want an emotional renewal. Or some reason to hope. Next, we have the Nine of Wands. Being very close to the end of a difficult journey. There's only the 10 of Wands to get through after this. But this is where you're just feeling tired. You've been through so much. You may be feeling a bit discouraged or depressed. Maybe thinking, how can I get through this? Is it worth pushing on kind of energy? With the Ace of Wands to that new beginning. It feels like you're feeling really discouraged, Taurus, and you're feeling like giving up. I can't give up. I want to give up. Should I give up? I don't know what to do. But I feel like you're very close to the end of this. And the fact that 2 aces has shown up, even in the bottom row, is an indication that it's likely an indication that you shouldn't give up. Because the 9 of Wands is always that card that represents, the 11th hour, it's darkest before dawn. Don't give up, even though you feel like it, right? Sit down and take a breather, but don't give up. That's kind of what I'm feeling, but we'll see. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the High Priestess, trusting your instincts or intuition, which may be a challenge here. Let me pull one more. The 8 of Wands, fast movement forward. Yeah, this is trying to kind of tune in and figure out, listen to your intuition, what your intuition might be telling you, what your gut instinct is saying about the right course of action here. The reason you're feeling stuck is because of your partner or this partnership. Now, again, it might be about the relationship itself. Like there's issues, you want a renewal. Maybe it doesn't feel like one's going to happen. You don't want to leave because there's all this investment in the relationship. It might be in another area of life, maybe financial or material or home, or maybe you think you guys got downsized or something and it would be really difficult for your partner, for the partnership, something like that. Let's clarify the overall energy of the High Priestess and the 8 of Wands. Yep, the 10 of Wands, the end of a very difficult burden, overwhelmed, right at the very end of your rope, got to lay this burden down. Strength, facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, and maybe, whatever responsibility you've had to play in this situation as well, and contributing to this situation. It's trying to figure out a way to bring something to an end. But strength is required here, which is probably an indication that you may have to make a decision that isn't like your favorite decision. Clarify the 8 of Swords. The King of Coins. There you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're feeling stuck. 10 of Coins, 8 of Coins, Queen of Wands again. Stuck by the 8 of Coins and the 10 of Coins. The amount of work and effort you've put into something, whether it's the relationship itself, your job, maybe your job is just so like you have to find a job that's less stressful or where you work less hours or something, but it supports your lifestyle and you don't want to disappoint your partner or your mate here. It could be a family home or a family business. Again, it feels like you may have to end something or downsize in some way, but you feel stuck because it affects the rest of your life. It affects your relationship here. It affects long-term security and stability. For some of you, this is like split right in half. For some of you, it's about the relationship itself and the amount of time you've invested in this relationship, how long the two of you have been together. There's some serious issues here and you feel like giving up, but you don't want to because, or you're reluctant to because of all that you have invested in it, right? For others of you, the decision or choice is in the earth energy area of your life, money, work, finance, property, assets, all of that. And it feels like, again, you have to end something, stop something, look for a different way. And that may require making decisions to minimize lifestyle or, something like that, or give up certain things. And again, you feel stuck because maybe you're with a high maintenance partner or something like that. Or, you'd have to move to a smaller place, something like that. It also could be that in order to make more money or have a job that ensures more long-term stability and security, you might be having to take a job or accept an offer that might cause you to travel a lot or relocate or something. Again, because that would affect this relationship. Clarify the Lovers. The Four of Pentacles, the Miser card, being careful with money, perhaps. The Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. The Three of Wands, feeling positive, hopeful, and optimistic about the future. Yeah, it feels like, I think for a lot of you, this is like some disappointment having to walk away from something that you really wanted, or you're thinking you need to walk away from something you really wanted. Maybe you guys had some plans, or you were saving for something, or but you're going to have to cut that off because you can't do it right now. Again, I'm feeling two different stories here. One is, in the earth energy area of your life, you have to make a decision that's going to impact the relationship, and you're afraid that it's going to impact the relationship negatively. It's either about job, work, career, or money itself, like property, having to downsize or minimize or get rid of something. Again, the fear or the issue here is how it affects your home life, your partnership life. And then for others of you, it's that same energy but applied to the relationship itself. Clarify Queen of Wands. The Four of Wands, yeah, the happy home celebration, might be parties and celebrations. Maybe you don't have the money to have the big celebration that you wanted to, or, get married in a certain way as you wanted to. Three of Coins, partnership, teamwork. The Eight of Swords again, but feeling like you can't. You can't have this thing, you can't do this thing, or you have to completely change the way about it, which again is putting some kind of stress on the relationship itself. Clarify the Ace of Cups. It feels like you can't have this thing, or you can't have it in the same way. Seven of Cups and Five of Cups. Yeah, regret over opportunities over an opportunity or opportunities that you can't have, or that you can't have right now. Or you have to modify in some way, and you think, your partner is going to be upset, or especially if it's something like you're planning your wedding, or it's to do with where you're going to live. Clarify Nine of Wands, feeling like giving up. Just feels like one of those tough times we go through sometimes. Oh, too many cards. Clarify Nine of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands, which it's already clarified by. It's like you want to get to that, but you feel like you can't. The Lovers, a decision. So that's the overall energy here, is trying to make the right choice. What is your intuition telling you is trying to make the right choice? Even if it does strain the relationship, or even if your partner doesn't like it, A Knight of Swords. So a conversation needs to be had. That's our conversation night with your partner. You've got to talk to your partner pretty openly and honestly about this, and figure out the best way forward, and trust your intuition in doing that, particularly when it comes to financial or material issues, Taurus, because that's earth energy, and that's your energy. You can figure this out. All right, any advice, guidance, feedback for Taurus for the first half of October 2022? Seven of Coins, take a look at what you have invested in something before you make any radical decisions. Seven of Wands is a card about defending, protecting, standing guard, standing up for, not giving in. The Ace of Coins and the Knight of Coins. A new beginning is possible. Slow and steady wins the race. The Seven of Wands is next. Victory, triumph, success. I think there might be another way through this, or around it, or again, if it's like a certain amount of money or something that you were planning, I think you can still do it, but you're going to have to modify the way that you do it. And that's going to require sitting down with this partner, romantic or otherwise, and going, okay, we can't do this. What else can we do? So Spirit is not supporting your ending, giving up on something entirely. It's kind of like negotiating or compromising on how it could be done in a better way, a more efficient way, or an economical way. If this is about the relationship itself, again, this is some indication to take some time to think about it before you make any decisions. Spirit is saying that you can have a renewal here, but it's going to take some time and some thought, and it's not going to be, fast, step by step. Okay, Taurus, those are your messages for the first half of October. I hope you found them useful, that they give you some food for thought, or perhaps helped you in how to move forward in a better way. Again, if this reading resonated with you, if it hit home, you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be just delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also get that contact detail by clicking on the description link with the reading, with the video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the October mid-month readings. Stay well and safe until then, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.